Hey, all.
Hey.
Sorry, we're running a little late. We had
Hey, guys.
technical difficulties, as they say, and still might. I don't know.
Never know.
Yeah, you don't know. So sorry, we're running a little late tonight. Something of a schedule change. We had a couple of things planned that we're not going to be able to do. So
Sorry.
later date, right? I mean, what are you going to do? It is what it is. Right?
I'll just say this: the internet is a strange thing.
It makes absolutely no sense to me. I mean, honestly, you'd think at this point in time in internet land, we'd have been way beyond crap like this. I'm sorry, but this is just, I mean, back when we were paying $19.95 a month or something, listening to the noise every time you tried to get on.
Yeah, it was great.
Whatever, but now everything's lightning fast and blah blah blah, and also 5 times as much a month. It should work reliably, but here we are, right? So, anyways, that's enough of that, I suppose.
Yeah.
So John had something to say that he would like to say, so we decided to say that he can go ahead and say it. Why don't you go ahead?
No, I just we're here for basically nostalgia. It's why 40, 50, 60-year-old men are buying toys. And Marshall, he met the $1 Million Man. He's kind of he's wanting to know more about wrestling now. And Friday night we watched half. We didn't watch all of it. We watched half of the WrestleMania 2. I found it on DVD a while back, and from 1986, WrestleMania 2. And there was one match where they had Nikolai Volkov. You remember Nikolai Volkov, the Russian?
Yes.
Yeah. Comes out waving his Russian flag, and he was battling Colonel Kirchner. He come out with his American flag, and Nikolai, he insisted everybody remain quiet while he sung the Russian national anthem. Of course, everybody, I mean, there's 93,000 people in that stadium. All 93,000 people was booing him while he was singing the Russian national anthem. And, of course, Kirchner won the match. Won the match. The winner of the match got to fly his colors high at the end of the match. So Kirchner got up on the ring, waving the American flag, and all 93,000 people all standing at their feet cheering. And, I'm sitting here watching this, and I thought, that's what we grew up on.
Yep.
I mean, like G.I. Joe, a real American hero. America meant something. The flag meant something. And everybody, didn't matter, Democrat, Republican, liberal, conservative, it didn't matter who or what you are. Everybody rallied together in celebration of our great nation. And I would dare say, even, you remember September the 11th when all that happened, people seemed to all kind of rally together. But I would say even in 2001, when that happened, the patriotism wasn't what it was back in the 80s. I mean, it just seemed like a totally different. And, I long for that. That's why I love watching old shows and watching events like that and thinking, man, how different it was 40 years ago and how much it's changed up till now. And that to me, and maybe I'm just speaking for myself, that to me is why I relate back to those things of the 80s like G.I. Joe, Transformers, Mask, Starcom, all these toy lines that we love, is because it takes me back to that time when things were simpler and people were more in unity with one another. And I just maybe I'm the only one that feels that way. I don't know, but
yeah, you are.
I just as I watched that, it made me feel. I don't know. I can't explain it. But if you go back and when I watch something from the 80s, or even a movie from the 80s, and I think about, man, what was going on at that time when that movie come out in the theater and all that, and just, I don't know. It's just, but to me, that's why, like I said, that's why 40, 50, 60-year-old men are collecting toys here in 2025, because it takes us back to a time when you could go to bed without locking your doors, and you had this sense of patriotism everywhere, and a sense of unity that it seems like we've lost over the last 40 years. And it's just, I don't know. I just wanted to bring that up because I guess it just really touched something when I was sitting there watching that the other night and saw that crowd of people up cheering and thinking, man, that's where we need to get back to. That's where we really need to get back to. But until then, we can collect our G.I. Joes, and that's why Hasbro's, I think, really all of a sudden now pushing, because we saw through a lot of the San Diego Comic-Con stuff, they're pushing the 82 to 87, 88 era Joes because they know that that's their biggest audience. Not senator, not fan, not collectors of the 90s, and they're their own group, but it seems like they know that that's where the majority of their collector base is from that grew up during that time period. Us guys, right? So anyway, I just wanted to say that. I don't know.
No, it's
kind of set the mood.
It's funny because a lot of that sentiment and a lot of that was discussed in some of the interviews that we can't get to run, especially one interview that disappeared, which I'm still furious about. I'll try to get that redone as best I can. But one interview was fantastic, and it really touched on a lot of what you just said. So yeah, that was kind of the theme of discussion, to be perfectly honest with you. So.
Could you guys imagine All in the Family or Sanford and Son coming out today in this time we live in?
Mm-hmm.
There'd be so much outrage, it'd be unreal.
Or any movie made by Mel Brooks.
Yeah, well, you'd have to. I mean, they could. This is a sad thing. They could still be done, but certain things would have to be reversed.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Do you see what I'm saying? And then to make it acceptable, which I don't know. I miss humor. I miss everybody being able to laugh at themselves and laugh at the worst of things.
And
because you know what? If you make it, I hate to say this, but if you make it evil all the time, everywhere, you elevate it. If you make fun of it, you knock it down, you chip it away, you get rid of it, because then it just becomes a joke. You know what I mean? And
exactly,
I think,
Tim.
I think Mel Brooks, especially being a Jewish man, now almost 100 years old, growing up in the world that he grew up in, he understood that. He understood that. Let's just make fun of it, because you know what? It disarms it. It destroys it.
Yeah.
You want to preach it. You want to fight against it. You want to remind everybody of it all of the time. You're just elevating it. You're just feeding it. And it's just like, you know what? Make fun of it. Laugh it off.
That's the reason.
Take it seriously when you have to, of course. But
that's the thing about Mel Brooks. He did. It just wasn't one group. It was everybody. He made fun of everybody. So
exactly.
His own people as much as anything else.
Yeah, but nobody could get mad. So, he's just picking on. He picked on everybody. So it just kind of evened the playing field.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, George Jefferson. What Timothy's comment right there. George the Jeffersons was classic at that because. George Jefferson was a bigot, and he was encountering white bigots and the bites and the nips and everything else back and forth. It just showed how ridiculous the whole thing is, because they proved it to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, and it was.
I think we're going to have another culture shock or shift rather. Right now, the number one movie is Naked Gun, and what I've heard is just goofy, stupid fun.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
people want an escape from the world. To me, that's why I watch a movie, is to get away from the world,
right?
Just to escape,
Yeah. No, it's funny. It's too bad. It was definitely a conversation of last weekend at FarleyCon. That conversation took place a lot. Not necessarily the patriotism side of things, but the attitude side of things, and we talked about simpler memories, more pure memories, things like that, which is the same sentiment. So it was a great job, John. I mean, I still wish we hadn't given you the time, but I appreciate it.
Me too. But it was definitely a different time that we grew up in.
No,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Moved it over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mason says they're redoing Sanford and Son with a different cast. It'll never
Yeah,
be the same.
Eddie Murphy's supposed to play Fred Sanford.
You know what?
Won't never be the same.
One of the things about Sanford Son specifically was just how much Red Fox had to turn it down.
Oh yeah,
because he was one of the dirtiest SOBs on the planet.
He was.
He was like filthy dirty. And if you ever heard any of those recordings or whatever, those concerts from the 70s, he was over the top for the time. So, and that was part of the funny was him acting normal. I mean, really, because
if you ever watch any of his live stand-up stuff,
Eddie Murphy had nothing on him. Raw was a Sunday school lesson compared to some of the stuff.
Exactly.
I mean, I wish him luck. What are you going to say? I mean, I don't. Nostalgia is something to be enjoyed, not copied or recreated. Does that make any sense? Because we're seeing an awful lot of that. They're just jumping on this wagon, and you're going to find out that wagon hasn't moved in 45 years, and there's a reason for that, right? You know what I'm saying? You can try to restart. It's not working because it's not the same. You know?
That's kind of like me, rebooting and restarting my internet.
Well, there you go.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. Anyways, cool beans. So, anyways, welcome to the show. For those of you that are new, this is kind of what we do. We get distracted easily.
We're old guys. We get distracted by something, Swirl.
Yeah, I mean, and it's.
I mean, it's just how we are.
Yeah. So that's that. We got tons of stuff to talk about. That's for sure.
That's true. Yeah.
So Comic-Con came and went.
Yep.
Boy, the good thing is if there were, well, for the most part, if there was, from Hasbro anyways, if there was a Comic-Con exclusive that you really, really wanted, you didn't have any problems getting it other than that initial glitch that they had with the Cold Slither set, which turned into weeks of it sitting, days, not weeks, but days of it sitting there in stock. So anybody that wanted to crack at it got one, and I guarantee you there was some crying, cursing scalpers about 2 hours after that initial glitch because they thought they had it made. And then,
dude, I saw some Cold Slithers going for people wanting $300 or $400 for them.
Yeah,
like hours after they were released.
Yeah,
and now you don't see a post one about them.
Nope,
it's hilarious.
Nope, because they
the only thing I didn't get, I never did see anywhere you could order it, was the Savage Land 3-pack.
Yeah, Marvel Legends. I'm not surprised about that. I mean,
it come back up though, because I was able to get one after it come back up. It was just
I never seen it up.
It's when I first went on with Cold Slither, it done the same thing. It showed sold out immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then when Cold Slither come back up, so did Savage Land.
Right.
Well, like I said, I never did see a place to order.
So if you guys are going, man, this show is terrible, bear with us because our schedule really got stomped hard because we ended up late. We ended up late, and a huge amount of really awesome content is just not happening right now. So we're kind of. So I'm referring back to my schedule for tonight's show to see what the heck we're doing. All right. So, anyways, let's go. Let's just go to the reveals, and then we'll talk about pickups and stuff. What do you think, Shane? I mean, that'll kind of get us jump started and somewhat on track again, maybe. Makes sense. I will say this: there was an absolute ton of stuff. I don't care what license you want, need, desire, ever thought about, or saw. It was at Comic-Con. And I'm guessing this is short fuse, which is interesting. I haven't seen that face sculpt that close. Hey, Michelle, what's going on? Nostalgia by the Cup. You'll have to forgive me, but I don't know who you are.
That's Andrew.
Hey, Andrew.
I wasn't. That'd be Timothy.
I know who he is. That
thanks again, Andrew, for my Rattler, buddy.
So yeah, I mean, couldn't be happier. Honestly, I mean, it's 2 more off the list once we see the other one. I think it's safe. We're not spoiling anything at this point.
No.
Oh no.
This and of course Steeler, which I think is absolutely fantastic because we're getting a vehicle driver without the vehicle because we're not going to see a Mobat. I just don't think I don't think the line has that life left in it.
I don't either.
And I know it's classified, so they tweak things a little. Personally, I would like to see his binoculars just a little bit longer to be more reminiscent of the original. But I don't know. When I get it in hand, I'll make a judgment then. I'm not gonna say I dislike it or like it right now. But looking at it, they just look a little too small to me.
The only thing that I heard definitively about that is they said that the actual finished lens is darker than that. But as far as length of the visor itself, that's probably all of it.
But I am happy we're finally getting Steelers up.
Yes, absolutely. Yep, absolutely. Yep.
And wasn't his visor yellow?
It was just solid black plastic.
Yeah.
Who had the yellow one?
Well, when they done that comic pack in the early 2000s, I think it was yellow.
Oh yeah, maybe.
That might have been what it was.
Yeah.
What I was thinking about.
And the OG was just solid black plastic.
Yeah. There's another shot. I'm like John. I'm just happy we're getting the OG stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And the new stuff.
He's kind of cool. I like him.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'll say it again. I think I said it to you guys privately. To me, this is going neon, right? I mean, this is, I don't know, man. They did a good job amazingly, they did a good job with Crystal Ball. Now he's got his own troops and army builders is a real stretch for me.
I think they're going to be a storyline with this and the Energon stuff. To be honest,
maybe.
They got to put something down there for it,
Something tells me I'll pick this up at Ross's.
I don't know about that now.
Yeah, I think their production numbers are way too low for that.
Yeah.
This is where I miss the file cards because at least you got a little background on something about the character.
Exactly.
We know nothing about it. Is he real? We don't know.
And Mr. Hama will tell you that the way it used to work was there was the file cards, but the comic acted as an expanded file card because almost everybody had to make an appearance in the comic. You see what I'm saying? So there was something of at least a trigger for kids to come up with their own imagination and build on whatever he put on the page. But you're right, John. And it is my only gripe with this line. Real gripe is file cards. They keep talking. They talk about story building and everything else. Well, what do you? It's very hard.
Like Wolf Spider. What's his real name? Where's he from? We don't know anything about it.
Nothing.
I mean, Shooter, we got a little background from the comic, not much, but
Shooter was in the IDW book. So if you have that history, it's helpful. But mole rats are another one. What? I mean, that was going somewhere, and somehow or other that failed or got changed or something. So I don't know, but Okay, look, GI Joe was built on repaint, reuse, right? And I get it. These are pure repaint, reuse. I mean, let's take all the animals and make them green, and it's just like I don't know.
Yeah.
This doesn't. I will end up with one, maybe two, but I'm certainly not going to army build these. I don't even know if I'll get one. Truth be told,
it's an alternate head. These are, what are these called?
Ghost Vipers.
Ghost Vipers.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, they are the Crystal Balls Army troops. That's what it is.
They are a real head. They're not a helmet.
But these are a hallucination, right? This is Cobra's dire tech that makes enemies hallucinate and think there's monsters coming after them. It's GI Joe. They don't care about monsters coming after them. They're going to do the same thing they do when they're going to pull the trigger. I mean, they'd probably be a little more eager to pull the trigger. It doesn't, I don't know. Man. I want to see him in person. I want to see him in person.
I think there's a few more pictures later on that John sent.
Pictures
short views.
I don't know about you, but that mortar looks sort of like a dud. Like it's just going.
It's not going very far.
That one is going to be a problem in about 15 feet. Yeah.
Yeah. Or in the back of somebody's head.
Yeah. Ding. Oh, what the?
A little bit of splatter there. Just a little.
Yeah. The demand.
I love this figure. I ain't even got it yet, but I love it.
Yep.
I feel about Marines.
I really wish they could have got it and figured out with the Marine Corps. That losing that insignia is really bad. But I love the figure. Don't get me wrong. I can't get it quick enough. But looking at that, whatever that is on his helmet,
thanks, Chris. Happy to help, buddy.
Now, I know they did say his pants was going to be a little darker gray, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I heard.
I mean, it looks darker gray there.
Yeah.
Which I think it kind of adds to. I think it looks better that way myself. But
Yep, absolutely. This was the hit of the show, if you ask me.
Oh yeah.
For obvious reasons.
Oh yeah. I'm surprised we hadn't got her sooner, honestly.
Yeah.
I really thought when Nemesis Forcer Nemesis Immortal was coming out that she'd be right behind him.
I think
be close.
I have to tell you though, if you look at the mixed reaction, mixed reception, mixed memories of that movie, it would make sense for them to do a fishing expedition before getting. She's all. I mean, making a female character is much more difficult for them than a male. You see what I'm saying? Because they're not reusing the bodies. So it's awesome. It's awesome.
Well, it's like Nemesis Immortal. I mean, basically that body and see, like on hers, you got the molded design. I mean, what else would they use that on?
Exactly.
Now my only question is she going to be as bad as to get as Nemesis Enforcer?
Judging by the way things have been lately, I'm going to say no.
Yeah, me too. It wasn't that bad to get Enforcer either.
No, Once a Man was the horror show.
Once a Man was the one that was terrible.
But I can tell you this right now: there's scalpers everywhere. We're drooling all over that one because, I don't know. This one's going to be hot though. I know that.
Well, I've been told that's how they feed their families.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we really do need to. I mean, they got the things on the side of the package, Could have done them online, even we would have all been happy with that, but they just didn't bother.
Exactly.
We'll put them inside the box like they did with the 50th anniversary figure.
So this is Pythona's kit, I take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they had said outright that she's a PulseCon. She's the PulseCon exclusive.
Oh,
for
yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
I remember in the movie she used that like clam thing there in the middle to sprayed out of gas that knocked them out, right?
Yeah.
She did.
Mm-hmm.
I remember
And,
she had like that
yeah.
beetle thing that she used to get through the force field.
Mm-hmm.
And the reptile, the four-headed reptile there, she used to cut the fence with.
Yep, that's right.
And so far in the Energon universe, she's been pretty awesome. So in the comics, so yeah.
Oh, you'll change your mind, Chris. I promise you.
Well, see, that's what I mean. And that's nothing wrong with what he's saying, but
No.
the Cobra Law stuff is a real man. It's as heated at times as comics versus cartoon.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like cartoon versus movie versus comics there. Because I mean, not everybody liked that movie, and
I love the movie.
and then of course you had Mr. Hama who said absolutely not. It's one of the times where he put his foot down hard. It was just never going to be in the comics. So see, that's it. I mean, it's
Here it is.
it's there, and it's a real thing in the collective community. So, and
Had it been in the comics, it would have probably been a lot more serious, and probably you'd have had a lot more people wanting Cobra Law then. But I think it was,
yes.
the movie was kind of goofy, and people just couldn't relate to it.
Yep, I agree. No, I hate to say it, an awful lot of people. Oh man, I wish that interview was. I think an awful lot of people blame that movie for the cancellation of the comic, and that's not what happened.
No.
So hopefully we'll get that fixed, because one of those interviews was a real eye opener for me, because I did not know the story as it really happened. So, anyways,
I always took it as maybe the movie's what got the cartoon cut, because they did the movie and then no more cartoon until years later when Dick started doing them.
Yeah, that's what I assumed too, but that's not what happened.
No.
Shane's seen it. Shane messaged me. It's like, what? It's just like, yeah, I never heard that before. I mean, and it's right from the horse's mouth. So, I mean, it's like, wow. So, yeah, we'll get it fixed. I don't mean to plug it up, but we're plugging it.
I've not seen the interview. But I'm just going to go out on a limb. It was over money.
No.
Really?
It actually wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was something completely different. Yeah, you'll hear it when we get it straightened out. You're going to hear it. What actually happened. So this figure right here, I'm telling you, man, there are going to be people buying 2 and 3 of him because of that armor.
Yep.
I do. Double heads, one can be his grandfather, one can be him.
Yep.
This one.
See Troop building that armor and putting that head that come with the ninja. It was a ninja vipers that looked like demon faces.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Putting that on it to make an arm like an army.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, just not that. The helmet that comes with it, also the helmet head that comes with it, also.
Yeah.
That's Troop Builder automatic right there.
Yep. This one's if you were ever going to sit on the fence on the figure, don't make it this one, because this one's going to sell out. This is going to be hard to find. So, and that's the thing. Buddha was later in the line, so.
I also think Slice and Dice will be too.
Yeah, I agree. Again, later in the line, just like Nunchuck, but they are going to sell.
Oh, yeah.
Those will sell. What do we got here?
Scooby.
Scooby-Doo. Was that? I can't remember if that was Jada. I don't forgot now who was putting
Jada
that.
Toys.
Yes, that's Jada. Yeah.
Old man Smithers in the corner there.
I've already got the memo from the girlfriend. I got to collect these.
Let me see. I'll try to get a close here of the heads for y'all. There's the 3 different helmets, or 3 different heads, and 2 different heads and a helmet that's coming.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. Yeah. To tell you the truth, you could pop a extra tunnel rat head on and put one of those helmets, and you got a whole separate samurai.
Isn't that another set of armor there too?
That's the modern. That's the tactical armor.
And he also comes with a ceremonial armor too, right?
I think that's what the figure is wearing there.
I thought there was something like this headscarf that was longer that went around his waist or something.
Oh, I don't remember that. I don't remember that. I know there's 2 sets of armor. One's more tactical, modern tactical.
Right. Which could very well.
I know,
Probably
I know Valaverse has got a similar figure to him coming out soon as well.
Oh, you're welcome, Michelle.
Yeah, why wouldn't he?
Yeah. He makes everything else
Yeah.
either right after or just right before they do.
You know, slice and dice. Every time I hear slice and dice, I always think of those. What was those knives that they used to show on the
Ginsu knives.
The Ginsu knives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They slice, they dice.
We can cut this tomato so thin you can read a comic book through it. You're going, stop putting tomatoes on my comic books.
The 3 figures here on the right was the first wave, and the 3 on the left is the second wave.
Yeah, the guy in the green right there. That's Old Man Smithers, isn't it?
Yeah, oh,
Yep.
man.
Yep. That's funny. Invincible, huh?
Is that what I can't remember what that line's called, but
Yeah, it's
It's Invincible.
and I didn't ever get you see below it was Fred Flintstone, what Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah, Fred and Barney and Frosty.
And Barney.
But
I think the Fred and Barney is already out.
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
They got,
With the
I
Frosty
think
the
so too,
Snowman.
because they got the Fruity Pebbles and the Cocoa Pebbles that come with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Frosty's screaming nostalgia, ain't it?
And it's screaming by me
it
for
is.
screaming.
What is that?
Anything that
looks
makes
different
that,
gray.
that era is going to be a buy.
Well, I mean, you're hitting a group that's even a little bit older than we are with some of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember watching it at Christmas.
Oh, yeah. So in a
Oh
few
yeah, I
Rudolph
remember
windows-
watching it at Christmas too, but it wasn't that old when I was watching it.
I remember watching it, and they had the Christmas tree, and all of them sitting there thinking, "Wait a minute, the Stone Age was way before Christ. So where'd the Christmas tree come from?
Yeah, right.
Did I miss something?"
Right.
Throw me in a few Rudolphs in there, and I'm good to go with that Frosty.
Yeah, that's funny.
You got to have Klondike Cornelius or whatever his name was there.
And Bumble.
Yukon Cornelius. We've had a Rudolph set for years.
What's going on, man?
From when my older girls were little, that has all those figures. A lot of them are very valuable now, but they only come out at Christmas time.
Oh, yeah.
And the ones that I can't seem to find cheap.
I remember they used to sell the Frosty and the Rudolph like Christmas Village sets.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have bought them when I was younger.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. Awesome. Yeah, so I'm Invincible figures. It's still a hot property.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Did you even know?
Thanks, Chad, but we had some technical difficulties at the beginning. Still working on.
A lot of language.
Yeah.
Have some more of the Scooby stuff a little closer
Yeah.
up.
Already.
Here's a big
Oh,
chopper.
this is one that I didn't need to see.
Yeah.
Because that's something I've been wanting for a long time. Some new Battlestar Galactica.
A lot of people didn't need to see it.
And
A
that
lot.
Viper, man, that Viper.
Isn't it amazing how a show that was only on for a year and a half it's more popular now than it was back then because no one watched it back then.
Yeah.
And they canceled it.
Yeah.
But we all still remember it.
I found the whole series the other day on sale. So I got it.
It's pretty cool. 12-inch, 8-inch,
Yeah.
That's 12-inch.
12-inch.
Definitely 12-inch. Cloth goods. It's awesome looking.
That the placement of that figure stand is unfortunate. I don't
For
know.
him,
I'm not exactly sure about that. That's a pretty major design flaw, I think.
all righty then. Moving
Oh
right
yeah,
along.
well, yeah. There's
There's
Polo
another.
Polo. He's getting the same treatment. Man, that Cylons invented that thing. I'm telling you right now.
Ain't no doubt.
Wow. Yeah, figures from the Sci-Fi Channel series too, huh?
Yeah, I'm assuming that's got to be from the
So
newer
is he.
one because
That is, yeah. That's
it definitely don't
Edward
look like
James
Lauren
Almost.
Green.
That's not Lauren Green. That's Edward James Almost. That's from the
Yeah.
remake that Sci-Fi Channel did.
Yeah.
Oof.
Good old Cylons.
Yeah, Cylons.
Yep.
Cross between Darth Vader and Kit the Trans Am.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah. That Colonial Viper though, that thing looks awesome.
That Colonial Viper is awesome. You remember that sound? The sound that sound effect, the shooting out of the tunnel on the hangars on the Battlestar. That was awesome.
Yeah. It's so cool.
No, and that's a good thing. You shouldn't be able to look at those without laughing. Holy cow! I don't really know. I don't know how anybody could have just gone, "Oh, that's a great idea," and then actually set them up. I swear.
Now everyone reads it.
Oh.
Holy cow!
And then just look at the look on his face. Like,
I guarantee you he ain't gonna move.
Oh no, he's
not
stationary.
quickly anyway.
No, he's stationary. That's it right there. That's really kind of bad.
Oh.
Man, oh man. Well, that's all right. That's a 3 3/4, right? At least he's not he's not in some kind of gynecological torture device or something. Wow. Boomer.
Who was this? Was who?
Boomer.
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 Yeah.
That's right.
That's Boomer.
Look at that.
The classic silver.
Yep.
Looks good.
I mean, they do look great. I mean, they are awesome looking.
They do.
Yeah.
I'm curious about price point though.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
I'm thinking they're going to be kind of like the mask was.
Yeah.
Who's making them?
I don't
I
know.
done forgot now.
Is that the same company that was doing the oddball Star Trek characters? Who the heck is it?
Oh,
See, now I don't feel as bad.
Nacelle.
Is that Nacelle that's doing those two?
I'm not sure.
I don't think it is.
I'm gonna have to
Really
look.
don't look like Nacelle there.
Yeah, that doesn't look like Nacelle, does it?
Mm-mm.
That Viper is pretty awesome, though. It really
It
is.
Someone can see one.
But I have to
close
tell you, I got serious questions about if that's a 3 3/4 figure that's fit in there. If you really look at that, I don't know.
Factory Entertainment's the name of the company making them.
Is
I've never heard of Factory Entertainment.
Is that a station? Oh, okay, so if you look at the seams on that, that looks like that whole canopy and half the fuselage pops off.
Pulls up, yeah.
Yeah, to
It
get
looks
the
like it
figure
comes
in
all the way
there.
down.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it probably does fit her. So
Well,
you got to
great
have
detail.
2 of them.
How long ago?
You got to have 2. You got to have one for Starbuck, and you got to have one for Apollo.
Yep.
You have 3. You gotta have one for Boomer too.
Well, yeah,
Yep.
that's approximately $6,000. So
Give or take a couple hundred.
yeah, I mean, give or take $1,000.
Yeah.
What's $1,000 between friends? That is the problem with a lot of the smaller manufacturers. Their prices are very high,
Yeah.
which I can relate to.
It is
because
it is greatly detailed.
it is. It's a great job.
Sure.
Yep,
You
it's a
can-
great job.
You can see the smoke burn
Yep,
around the engine compartments and everything. I mean,
it is very
greatly
cool.
detailed.
Colonial Vipers. Yeah.
It's gonna be really hard not to want one of those when they come out.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Maybe they'll be rare
Cool.
enough so that you don't ever actually see one. So you know,
Yeah, maybe so.
you know. Because if you look at this definitely looks like a pre-production model. That doesn't look like finished product.
Yeah.
That may have been a fishing trip. But without pricing, who knows? I mean, I just don't know. But it is pretty.
It is pretty. That's for sure. Here you go, John.
Yeah. There's I forget what they're calling it. That's the one that they were supposed to put for crowdfunding last fall, but nobody liked it, so they went back and redesigned it.
This is the one the redesign. Okay.
Snake Castle. What that was called?
Something
Yeah, Snake
like that.
Castle or Snake Lair or something like that.
Something Snake Lair. I can't remember.
I do
It
remember
does.
that though, because everybody hated it, and it went
And
back
I
to the
still hate
design too. Yeah, they probably right?
It looks stupid. I mean, they're trying to make Castle Grayskull with a snake lair.
It's very rectangular, isn't it?
You know.
Well, that's a cool figure.
Ooh,
This is
I still don't like it.
I forget what she's called, but this is more like a skeleton version of her.
Queen Slither.
Queen, yeah, something like that. Queen Slither, Madam Slither, something, I don't know.
Madam Slither, something like that.
Yeah. And
Look,
her
she got
legs,
legs.
but the legs look like, Scare Glow because they're supposed to be bones, right? Instead of
And then she's Lieutenant Dan.
yeah.
Well, magic legs. We got magic legs.
But you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
They got him magic legs. They could go anywhere.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I have to be perfectly honest with you guys. I remember I got the first wave of Masters of the Universe figures when they were brand new. I got He-Man, Skeletor, Man-at-Arms, and Beastman. And that was it. That's as far as that line ever went for me. I kind of G.I. Joe was right there, man. And it was just that went by the wayside quick for me. So and I have to tell you, the cartoon drove me nuts. So
Yeah. Me neither, Chad.
This is about where I tapped out at on Masters of the Universe as a kid with King Hiss.
Yeah, I never got into the Snake Man stuff.
yeah, I don't even know what any of this is. I mean, I appreciate the effort. Don't get me wrong, but
And that's the two-headed reptilian horse that she has or something.
you name me Jeff.
yeah. So this was This wasn't She-Ra. This was He-Man.
Yeah, this is new. This was never in the old cartoon or the old toy line.
So this is like brand new to the IP.
Yeah, they're trying to expand on the snake being,
Okay.
apparently.
Well, that worked all right for Ninjago, but I'm not sure about Mutu. I don't know.
Yeah, this is. I don't know. I can't.
I don't know. What I was trying to say, because I think it's up now for crowdfunding.
I mean, basically, all they're doing is trying to make a Castle Grayskull in a snake lair or something.
Right.
crossing a Snake Mountain with the Castle Grayskull is what they're trying to do.
Oh, like I said, I appreciate the effort. Don't get me wrong. And I love to see anything new added that's not walking all over what came before it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I appreciate that. But I don't. $300? $300?
Yeah, that's what it is. $300.
No.
It looks like Godzilla's head right there. I don't know what's up with that, but
It's got
Super hard pass.
17 days left, and it's at 2,947 backers, which is 49% funded. The target is 6,000.
I bet this one doesn't go either.
I mean, I get Attorney a playset because it was huge, but I'm thinking this is probably about the same size as Snake Mountain and Grayskull.
Castle Grayskull, yeah.
Why not just release it that way for $100 like they were?
Right. Yeah, this is not a $300 piece. No, this is a retail playset. This is not
definitely a hard pass.
Yeah, it's not
Super hard.
Yeah,
I don't quite understand what they were doing there on that. I really don't.
I think they're.
What does it come with now? Does it come with any? Like, does it come with the horse thingy maneuver? And
I know it comes with her. It comes with her and the horse thing. And I'm not sure what else. Hold on, I had it pulled up there. Let me go back and look. So,
well, you're at $100 right there.
looks like it comes with a. Okay, so she's Priest Pythonus, apparently.
Prince what?
Priest Pythonus.
Priest?
Yeah.
Priest Pythonus. Huh? Pythonius? Mm-hmm.
So early backers get the, if you back it before August the 14th, you get her with a snake form. Skeletal Lady Slither, that's her name. Okay. The unlock number 1 unlocks at 6,000 backers. You get the Chimera, which I guess is a 2-headed horse, and the Fortress accessories. Unlock 2, you get Priest Pythonus origin figure, and that unlocks at 8,000. And it looks like, or wait a minute, I don't know. It looks like there's, I guess you get her with her legs, and then you get some kind of priest-looking snake dude. I don't know.
I'm this guy here.
I guess he's Priest Pythonus. I don't know.
That guy there, John.
Him. That's him.
I thought he was imitating an old police car. It looks so.
That's what it looks like. It looks like a thing on top.
Yeah, right. He just runs around going woo woo. Light.
Lord help us.
Boy, the guy in the stocks is in a hard way there. What the heck is his
Ain't
deal?
no doubt.
Huh? What the man?
Yeah.
Is that Moss Man
So
with
you
a bunch of
don't
extra
get the-
legs?
Yeah,
I think that's Moss Man with snakes trying to get him.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like it.
So you don't even get any accessories unless it gets tier 1.
Well, no, tier 1 is the play set and the accessories and the Chimera, I think. Because it's 6,000 backers. So when you hit 6,000 backers, there's really only like one tier after you.
that dude up there on the right's got some serious teeth on him, don't he? See a walrus?
Who's the guy with the chamber pot for a helmet?
So basically, 6,000 backers.
I know his name, but I can't say it.
There you go, Dave.
Oh, there he's being attacked like
Some
that's like
snakes coming up.
Star Wars trash compactor action going on there, huh?
Yeah.
He's got a big old blast hole in his chest. That's not good.
No.
Definitely
He wasn't shot by no stormtrooper.
No, yeah, right.
I bet you
Well,
that.
maybe they were aiming at the snakes. You know?
Chewbacca probably got that one.
Yeah.
No, they couldn't even hit the snakes either.
Yeah.
Terrible. Yeah, I don't know about this.
Whoa.
Oh, this thing's a little weird. I'm not sure about
Yeah.
the stocks.
I agree. It feels so wrong.
It really does. That's not good. That's
Well,
like something
Mothman.
That's like something Mindbender would play with on the weekends or something. That's not. It doesn't. That's not. That's not. That's
Well,
not.
Mothman's
That's not.
just getting it all the way around, ain't he?
Well, that's how they make the Ghost Vipers, I guess.
Yeah, that's not. No, that's not good. You know, oh well. Yeah, no, there's a lot going on there, but not $300 going on there.
No.
You'd have to be a pretty hardcore fan to spend $300 on that. So
Okay, moving along.
Another
Oh,
match.
you know what? Another
Oh.
crossover? Really?
Yep.
Yep.
You know what's next? I mean, they done Turtles, they done Thundercats, now Transformers.
Yo, Joe.
No jokes.
So
Just
you'll
waiting for it.
have He Duke and
Yeah.
She Scarlet and
Yeah. Yeah. Well, wasn't there a Ninja figure?
Yep. Ninja. Yep.
There'll be Snake Eyes.
Snake Oar or Snake Eyes Oar or whatever.
That's how
Flint
they
and
apply
Arms.
figure stands with us.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yep. Flint at arms.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's just dumb.
They're
That's
going
not- I
way
mean-
too far.
If
I like
if
it.
it doesn't transform, it's not a transformer. That doesn't make any sense. You know.
Mm.
I've had that argument with people. I always lose.
Well, you're picking the wrong side then, because
No, I choose that Transformers.
Bumblebee,
are not
Man,
Transformers
so
are
it must be Optimus Prime and He-Man mashup.
Yep.
Yes.
Probably so.
That's Bumblebee armor, Man at Arms.
Yeah, so he's wearing a Volkswagen.
Yeah, basically.
not-
Very small
Uh.
Volkswagen if you can wear it. So.
Lord have mercy.
Wow, that's just
Say, one Halloween, I was going to buy an old Prius and chop it up, and I was going to go as Optimus Prius.
no, jeez.
I agree. These crossovers are getting out of hand.
They are. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is just.
They really are.
But
Well, they-
I still say it's an interesting. I think it's an interesting sign of things to come with these company crossovers, these IP mix and matches. I think it's kind of interesting that everybody's getting along so well all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You know.
Didn't the Ninja Turtles have a thing with WWE too here recently?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Who is this?
See, actually, the WWE is what they first crossed Master Universe over with.
Yes,
Those,
right,
Mhm.
you know,
right.
those come out the same
Oh.
time the Origin started.
That's supposed to be Spikor, but I don't know what he's crossed with.
I don't either.
I don't know. Starscream?
Chad, he says I'll get them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you bump into him, you'll scream like I guess so. You'll
Yeah.
start screaming.
Ain't no doubt.
Ah.
I don't know what that one's crossed over with. That's kind
Ain't
of
get it
weird.
either.
Looks like a pig.
Well, yeah.
Something other, but he's got a tail, so
Weird.
Nah,
Street Fighter?
back from that
More Street Fighters.
still ain't got my favorite one yet. Let's see.
Yeah, that's a
Who's
different.
that?
That's a different tranny that you're talking about there. Not just,
Yeah. Who's your favorite, Corey?
E Honda,
Somehow I
Yeah.
knew that was what he was going to say.
is what?
thousand hand slap, my friend. 1,000 hand slap.
He's a Honda. Is that what you just said?
He's the
E
Honda.
Honda, yeah. Edmund Honda.
Edmund Honda.
He's the Honda.
He's a sumo wrestler.
There you go.
Yeah.
I never got into any of this stuff. I don't even know what it is.
I couldn't
Never
name
know
the
what it
first
is.
three.
I've seen it.
three guys up here.
Yeah. No.
The reason
I played the first three games.
The reason I know as much about them is because they done the G.I. Joe crossover back
Right.
in the 90s.
So who's this cat?
I forgot his name.
No clue. I don't think he was in the first three games.
Oh,
I can't
was.
remember. I remember reading it, but I can't remember now.
How about this girl?
and that's
Chung Lee.
yeah, that's her in her a different outfit. Something special. I think she may be an exclusive or something because they kept showing like close-ups of her shoes and all that. Probably a Nike promotion or something, I guess.
Oh, maybe.
She may be exclusive to Nike or something.
Oh, I forgot about Zangief. I like Zangief too. I was a big Zangief guy.
This is kind of reminiscent of the '90s G.I. Joe with all the pink and the the bright colors.
Vega and Cammy.
Yeah. You get the one dude in the back there that only has hair growing right in the middle of his chest.
Yeah.
That's Zangief.
He looks like that Lost Man did.
He's got some hairy shins too, man.
Oh, he's coming right up out of his boots. Look at that, man.
He's a Russian, man. He's got to be hairy to keep warm.
Man.
Just not like he's got the mange, though, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like, what the heck? It's like
I figure we're gonna get some movie figures because I reckon Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes is gonna be in the new Street Fighter movie.
Crazy, huh? He looks like he's got two muskrats or something stuffed in his boots.
He does.
Yeah.
He has muskrat stuffed in his boot.
That's what it looks like.
Then why is there no green booty hat?
Wrong one.
Oh! The heck was that? The heck was that?
I don't know.
What the heck was that?
I didn't see. What were you talking about?
The heck was that?
Question is, what was that behind? What was that?
What? Wow, that's a really good question, isn't it?
Don't know what that was.
You're gonna have to go there to find out what that was.
Yeah.
Where is there, Dave?
We'll talk about that later. We're doing this now. We're doing this right now. We'll do that a little later.
And that was all the
Interesting.
pictures.
Interesting.
I never had time to get into the Star Wars or any of the other. There's tons of stuff they showed at San Diego.
Oh, yeah. There was so much stuff.
There was.
We could talk for hours about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who wants to do pickups? Who wants to go first?
What do we got to pick up?
Well, what have you picked
What
up?
did you get?
What did you pick up?
Show us, John.
I got my Walmart finally shipped my She-Ra in a
bag.
A bag.
Yeah.
So you can see the crease here and the crease here where the box got mashed. Well, if you really tell it, it looks worse in person than it does on camera. But it's okay. I was going to open it. Little different face sculpt than the rest. She looks, I don't know. She don't quite look like She-Ra to me.
She looks older. She looks older. Right?
Exactly. Yeah, like an older version of her. It's supposed to be the new Etheria, which I guess I don't know if Netflix is going to do another season or what, but
they are.
They're taking a long time about it. So, got that.
Depends on what you're linking to, Mason. What are you linking to?
I got my Snake Eyes, which I haven't got him out of the box yet. Which, if you know, I don't know if you can see back there in the back, but it actually comes with a bear trap too.
Nice.
Yeah.
But the
so
bear,
you stick your timber in the bear trap.
The bear is actually, like I said, at first it looked like it was going to be too small, and I didn't like it because it looked too small for the bear. But actually, when you take this claw palette here, if you look, I mean,
it's a big bear.
If you figure a bear stands on its hind legs, it's about 10 foot tall. So
it's a good sized bear.
You know,
of course, the one in the cartoon was about 26 feet tall, but that's
it did look huge, didn't it? So,
John, I got a question.
Done pretty good on it.
I got a question, John.
Yeah.
Mouth articulated?
No, you got another head.
You got an alternate head.
Okay.
Though.
You got an alternate head with it growling.
Because I got some Coca-Cola cans I kind of want to stick in his mouth.
You also got, I guess when Snake Eyes takes a chunk out of him.
There you go.
You can put this other piece in.
Yeah, I agree.
And so it's like he's got a couple of arrows in his shoulder.
Yeah.
which I thought that was pretty cool.
It is cool. Thank you,
It looks
Mason,
pretty
by the
cool.
way.
It don't look so cool when you take it off because that just looks kind of nasty. I mean, it's
Kinda
like,
does,
holy
yeah.
cow, you can see his muscle and all, you know. It's like,
Yeah, he took a beating on that one.
but yeah, I'm impressed with the bear. I think it. That's why I said you probably can't see it on this, but it looks like there's a circle design. You see that?
Oh, I see it lightly, yeah.
Yeah, see how it goes.
Yeah,
all
go
the way
ahead,
around?
Mace. Throw it on there.
Yeah, I see it. It's a cap. What's it cap for?
I don't know. I guess that's maybe part
Something
of the mold.
from the
but
mold.
Can
it
you
just-
take it off so snake eyes can get in and stay warm?
Oh, it's a
I don't know. That's what
tauntaun,
I wondered.
Oh wait, wrong show. My bad.
right? It's a tauntaun.
That's what I thought. That'd be cool if you could take it off and stick snake eyes up in there
Yeah.
to keep him warm. You know.
That's right.
Well, see, that's how you get you get Lady J and Flint out of there after they get eaten up there in the polar bear
Yeah.
world. They get eaten, from camping.
Right. By the way, just in case you're wondering, the internal temperature of a tauntaun is lukewarm.
Oh,
Ha, ha, ha.
that's terrible. Shut him off, would you please?
Nancy, want to make sure I knew that was her joke. I don't know. And I did finally get this guy,
Nope. Good Dragon Man. Cool.
Dragon Man. I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of the bendy tail because I cannot get it to bend right to where he'll stand up. He keeps wanting to fall over. But I don't know. I got to work with it some more.
How long did it take you to get that?
What do you mean? How long did it take me to get it?
Well, after you last year, after you pre-ordered it or whatever you done there, backed it.
This was the one. Yeah, this was one where they made these to order. You had to pre-order it last October or November.
Yeah.
And they only made what they got pre-orders for, which I kind of thought maybe that was the direction they were going to head with, and maybe it might take the place of the HasLabs. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going to, but they got Mephisto up now, so he's
I backed Mephisto on this one. Yeah,
but Dragon Man's cool. I mean, he come with I can't figure out what I done with the wings. He come with a set of wings that were closed, but they weren't painted on the inside like these. They're all just purple, the same color on both sides, which I don't quite get that.
he come with some spectacles and a book too, did he?
Right. He come with extra, hands, so you got fists, and he got, which I really don't understand, the glasses with the book, because unless I'm missing something, from what I recall, or at least the original Dragon Man in Fantastic Four was an android. He wasn't even real. He was just a robot that looked like a dragon. But, I mean, he's got these little spectacles you can put on his face.
Oop, there they
And
go.
Carpet Monster got it.
Kind of reminds me of the Beast, but I'm sitting here thinking, why does an android need glasses?
That's a good
I don't know.
question.
So maybe I'm missing something. Maybe something changed or something. I don't know. But anyway. But yeah, he come with that in a book. A Future Foundation book. And it's even got some detail on the inside.
It was last year, bud. You had to back those last year because, like John said, they were made to order. That one's closed out almost a full year ago, and it was still Hasbro. It was
Hasbro Pulse.
direct Hasbro.
So, like I said, right now they've got Mephisto up for, I think they put him up for like 30 or 45 days.
Yeah, he's getting close.
So you got to back it during that time period, and then it takes about 9 months to get once you do it. But they, unlike a other pre-order, they only make just what's pre-ordered.
Right, that's it.
Plus a couple extras for defects and things. So
right,
it is. I mean, it's a heavy-duty figure. He's pretty cool.
Yes,
like I said, I wish they'd
Pulse.
maybe done a little different on the tail, but I'm still working on it. So it's not a deal breaker, but I like it. I think he's pretty cool. Up to this point, that was, I mean, the Dragon Man that Toy Biz put out was, it's going for like $250, $300. So I imagine this now that this is out, that may knock it down a little bit. because this is far better
Yeah,
and
right.
and a little bit bigger because I
The
think the other one
devalue,
was, about that
devalue
tall.
the original.
But yeah, I thought it was. I'm impressed with it. Other than that, I'm trying to think. I don't even remember what all I picked up so much. Of course, I got the. And I think we pretty much all got. Oh, here's the wings right here. Yep. Let go of it. But yeah, see the more closed wings are the same color on the inside.
Huh.
I didn't quite understand that why they didn't make it the same as It's weird. I don't know. But anyway, the
Did you put that up, Shane?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh well. Of course, I think pretty much all of us got our claws now.
Yeah.
I'm missing one of my jet streams. It's up on the shelf somewhere. I've been seeing a lot of people talking about they're getting the wheels like swapped up or something.
Yeah.
And they got two of the same or something. I don't know. I ended up with
I haven't
3
even
of these.
opened
I hadn't
mine yet.
opened the other 2 yet, so I don't know. I probably need to open them and look at them. But this one was fine, and I like the pilot. The pilot's pretty cool.
Yeah.
If you look closely
Look good
at
in
the
the Night
pilot,
Raven. Look good in the Night Raven.
yeah. Basically,
It was.
this is the sniper. The upper torso is the same.
Yes, right.
It's the same upper
The
torso.
60th, yeah.
Not sure about the legs, but the legs are different. But the upper torso is the same. So, and yeah, I did get one of these at not at Ollie's. I got it at Ross.
Nice.
I found one at Ross. Because I had them. I ain't opening them because, like I said, I found the firefighter. So, but I mean, at that price, I got one to open. Because the legacy ones, I'm keeping them in the box. I'm not opening them. So, if I find an extra discounted like that, I'll get it. But it don't. I mean, you pretty much have to take whatever hair or headgear off to be able to get this on there to get it over her head. I tried putting it on, and even with this one, it broke right off.
Oh,
I mean, I
geez.
just touched it trying to get it up in there, and it broke, popped right off there. So be careful of that because that's real sensitive. It breaks real easy. I don't know what else. Of course, I got Law and Order. So I guess since the last time we had the show.
Yeah, I got to get one. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Breaker.
Yep.
He got shipped right before Gadsden Con. I don't know. It's been 3 weeks. I can't remember what I found. What I had.
Yeah, I know, right?
As far as my pickups from the show, and I kind of posted on the thing while at Gadsden Collector Con. I did pick up a Mego figure. My goal was to get at least one Mego figure. I was hoping to maybe find Batman or Robin because I do remember buying Batman and Robin at that Kmart where the venue's now at.
Yeah.
Back in the 70s when I was a kid. So I thought, I'm in the old Kmart building. What better thing than to pick up a Mego,
Right.
and, for old time's sake? Because at Gadsden Collector-Con, that's the only way I'll ever be able to get a Mego figure at Kmart again because Kmart doesn't exist. But that's still the building it used to be in. So, in a way, it's still Kmart, even though it's called the venue now, and it's changed quite a bit. So, yeah, I found a Captain Kirk that's in excellent shape and got a good deal on him. So, I got me a Mego.
There you go.
Actually, this makes 2 Megos because I still have a vintage Spider-Man Mego.
Now he just needs a third.
A third.
It'll be 3 amigos.
Yeah, 3 Amigos. There's the 3 Amigos.
Shane could be El Guapo.
Yeah, bravo.
The other 2 things I picked up, let's see. Where are they at here? I've lost my goat. Oh, here it is. I got a couple of vintage Star Wars figures from wolf. I got the gonk droid.
Gold.
I got this really gold C-3PO.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really gold. I guess they were made at, I can't remember, Hong Kong, or certain ones made at a certain factory were a lot more gold than the others. Got this really nice, complete Boba Fett. Got his blaster.
Boba
So,
Fett.
picked those up from Wolf at the Wolf Den. I don't remember what else I got. I mean, I got a bunch of graphic novels and things at the Gaston Con at a good price. Some of the hardback Marvel Masterworks books, and because I love the Golden Age stuff, and I don't know. I did finally find a Jean Grey.
Yep.
For the X-Force.
There's a ton of those sitting in Trustville.
Yeah. Apparently, but around here they finally got them at the one at the Oxford Target, but I only had like just a few of them. I didn't have a whole lot, but still. So I wanted her to go with that Cyclops I just put out, and I'm hoping they'll do the other three in the X-Force, the X-Force costumes. Or finish that.
Oh yeah.
To finish that, I mean not X-Force, X-Factor. Excuse me, X-Factor. And I think that's probably about it. I can't think of anything else. I don't know. It hadn't been. I hadn't picked up a whole lot. A lot of stuff. I mean, getting stuff shipped, and of course, finally got my Rattler. I think there's still a couple of guys in the group that still haven't got theirs. I know Sean still hadn't got his, and I think there's one or two other people still waiting. So I don't know what the deal is. I don't know how they're doing those things, but it's crazy. It's crazy how they're doing them. But anyway, so my understanding, what I've heard, they're supposed to have them all shipped by the middle of August. So those guys should be getting theirs here within the next week or so, because that's Friday's the 15th. So hopefully they'll get it by then. But no, I mean the Fang. I'm impressed with the Fang. I mean not the Fang, the Claw. Excuse me. I like the Claw.
You weren't supposed to say that, John.
What's that? Did I like the Claw?
No, Fang.
The Fang, yeah.
The Fang.
We don't break news.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about it.
There he goes again, banging it.
The thing about the Claw?
Thank you, John.
Something else. It's got the red light and the green light, and I have heard people saying that they got them with like 2 greens or 2 reds. So that was another thing. Something that and about the landing gear. So if you got one, you might want to open it and check it out before too long. So if it's not correct, you can get them to replace it or whatever. It's short on the Swamps gear with link to your page as well, Dave. Okay.
I printed your parts too, and I just forgot to. You got to message me your address so I can ship those parts out to you, Mason. I printed them that next day and then forgot.
I'll get with you later on it.
I can't remember what else I picked up. I did pick up this Electra at What the Nerd yesterday for $20. The
Nice.
Marvel Select.
What the nerd?
Mainly got it so I could put. What she goes right in the middle if you got those legs, but I'm gonna try to rearrange it because I want a Daredevil up there with her. And you can actually mount that on the wall. It's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool base. So
Nice.
Yeah, I figured $20, and that'd give me a display for Daredevil as well. And so there you go.
Nice.
I think that's all. I mean, of course I've got some other like Dark One and the Frag Viper and a couple of those, which those are I guess kind of old news by now. So.
I haven't gotten a Dark Lawn. I got to get Footloose. I got to get Law and Order. But they're all orderable. They're all orderable, so that's good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I should have actually. I got Snake Eyes version 4 coming from Amazon. It's showing to be here Wednesday, and then Cobra Commander and the new Major Bloods from Walmart supposed to be here Tuesday, I think.
Nice.
What they're showing, and Yeah, I mean, like I said, the general release, I just wait when they pop up in stock. I order them. And I get them, like within a few days. So
He's out there somewhere.
Me too.
that's the way I did with Law and Order. He popped up, and I had him in 2 days.
Yep.
That's what I don't mind, bro. Yeah.
So I don't know why you think people that had them pre-ordered would get theirs first, that they would fill them, but they don't. They throw them up there, and if you order it right then, you get it before the pre-orders.
And all those are still up to be ordered already.
Yeah. So that's why That's why I ain't doing the pre-orders on general release. I'll just wait until they pop up in stock, and then I'll order them. That way, I got control of when the money comes out of my account instead of being surprised. So, but anyway,
Walmart now has V4 snake eyes up to be shipped in 2 days.
Yep.
Also,
well, I try to either get it from Amazon or Walmart or Pulse because I get free shipping with all 3 of those. So,
yeah, me too.
I think Monkey Wrench is the only one that's not shipping out that much from Walmart.
Yep. And that's the one I want the most.
Me too.
Yep. I've done some figuring, and with what they've revealed, which I can't pull it up because it's on my iPad, and that's what I'm using on the show. But I've listed out all the figures from 1982 to 1988 that have not been announced or have not been produced yet.
I did that the other day too.
And we still got, I think it was 85 figures that they can do from 82 to 88 that they haven't done yet. So there's still quite a few.
Oh yeah,
a lot more than what I thought. But 1982, there's only 3. You still got Flash, Grand Slam, and Zap. So, and I suspect they'll have those at least announced by middle of next year. You would think. I'm honestly surprised they hadn't done Flash already because they got his gear from the Dragonfly, and once they do him, they'll do Grand Slam because he's pretty much all they got to do is just put a different head on him.
It's funny if you sit down and you do that. If you do that figuring, plus, like Crazy Legs, Ripcord, you've got, to tell you the honest truth, you've got probably about 15% of 2026 already mapped out without any work at all.
Oh yeah.
So,
and it surprises me when they haven't already released a original Crazy Legs.
Yeah,
because they've already got everything for him.
And Ripcord.
And Ripcord, yeah. It is kind of odd. I figured for sure we were going to see Flash long before we have. But like I said, if you just do some quick math based on what we know is already out there, I mean, about probably 10-15% of next year is already done without any guesswork at all. So,
and that of course that 85 includes all figures that they hadn't done. That would include like Super Trooper, Refrigerator Perry, which they hinted at that there's a possibility. I mean, we'll just have to wait and see. But of course, like Hooded Cobra Commander, Tan Grunt, Tan Clutch, the Viper Pilot, which technically we haven't got a Viper Pilot. I mean, you could basically take a Cobra officer and swap the hat with a Cobra Trooper and have a Viper. But, I mean, that's every single one that they have not officially released. So you got, from Tiger Force, you still got Lifeline, and then which they've announced Lifeline now. So you got Tiger Force Lifeline, you got Sky Striker, and then you got Tiger Force Frostbite. So there's 3 Tiger Force figures that we still hadn't got.
That's if Target's still on board with that. I don't even know if Target's on board with that anymore. I don't know.
I suspect Tiger Force Frostbite won't come out until the Snowcat's funded, and now they're saying roughly 3 years later they'll be releasing a slimmed down version of the HasLab. So you can probably expect, a Snowcat, Tiger Force Snowcat, and that's probably when they'll release Tiger Force Frostbite. I think we got all the original Python Patrol.
Yes, we got them.
Yeah, there's a couple of Night Force we hadn't got yet. I can't remember off the top of my head. Psych Out's one. So you got regular Psych Out, and then you got Night Force Psych Out. You got Muskrat.
Yeah, with
Repeater, Night Force Repeater. So still,
it is funny though. We talked about this, and to tell you the honest truth, if you go through that list, you discover really, really quick. There's a lot more Joes to do than there is Cobra. I mean, a lot.
Yeah, there are a lot more. Yeah.
I mean, it's very lopsided at this point in time. So I suspect we're going to see more things like those Ghost Vipers because, I mean, they really have. They've made, other than the drivers, they've made a lot of Cobra already.
The majority, because I take it back. I got my list on my phone, and you can see there. You got 3 for 82. We like 4 from 83. You like Ace, the Silver Pad Grand Slam, the Tan Grunt, and the Viper Pilot. 84. You got Ripcord, the Tan Clutch, Cutter, Deep Six, Thunder, and the Hooded Cobra Commander. 85. Airtight, Heavy Metal, Lamprey, Toll Booth, and Listen and Fun Tripwire. If they do listen to Fun Tripwire. Then in 86, then you start because you got all 5 of the Brazil mission figures, which they could do those. Now that they've basically got all, when Mainframe comes out, that'll cover all them, and then you got Claymore that they'll do. And but then you get down to 87, and that's where the list gets kind of long. 87, and then 88, you got a pretty long list there of several others that they still like. So, because I think. Like I said, again, it seems like they're putting that focus on that time period, and they're hitting a few from the 90s as well. I mean, if they end up doing all those, I mean, they could stretch it out another 2 or 3 years easy, but just depends, I guess. But pretty interesting.
There's a lot.
How do y'all feel about? How do y'all feel about them selling stripped down HasLabs?
I said that from the beginning. It'd be a smart move to do that because you don't got to
if they don't.
And why not?
It's recoup the money. I mean, that tooling is expensive, and they gotta. Like I said earlier, the repaint, retool, whatever you want to call it, re-release has always been the name of the game with G.I. Joe. So it's not. It's certainly not new.
You drop the figures, you take out the electronics, you take out all the extras. Like say for the HISS tank, for example, you do the basic HISS with the regular canopy. You don't include the missile launchers and all that. Yeah. You just have the gun turret, and no figures or anything. You could do. I mean, they've already done like a crimson version. They've done a Arctic version. They've done like a blue one. What are the colors? They've redone the HISS in several different colors. Back in the day, so anything's possible. They could do a G.I. Joe HISS and make it green camouflage if they wanted to, or tan, desert camouflage.
I don't know. I think there's been. I'm trying to really stay away from the long-term thinking about this line, especially considering what's gone on with the HasLab and what went on at Comic-Con. There's definitely been a major shift in the economy, and that's not Hasbro's fault. That's got nothing to do with it. It doesn't speak to the quality of the line. It doesn't have anything to do with any of that stuff. It's just an awful lot of people are in an awful bad way. And let's face it, every year that ticks by, we, the target audience, is getting older.
Yep.
We are rapidly this 6-inch collecting stuff. A lot of us are running out of space, so we're going to be a lot more picky. I'm not. You start talking about what would amount to 4 years down the road for a stripped down snowcat. I'm not sure classified's going to exist in 4 years. I'm sorry, guys. I don't see it. They're going to end up having to do something that's going to be an awful lot like 1990, where they start getting real weird real quick, and then the nostalgia's gone.
Yep.
I wonder if this thing that they're doing with this Walmart with this setup with Marvel Legends and G.I. Joe is testing the waters to see how well it sells, trying to get it back into regular retail. Because it seems like it's kind of fizzled out. Most of the Walmarts don't even carry them anymore. Even the Marvel Legends. Most of the Walmarts don't carry.
This whole, I suspect, and I can't wait to see one of those displays, actually. But I have to tell you, I think whatever deal it was that McFarlane made with Walmart that moved his figures out of toys and into the collector spot in electronics, I think that kind of spotlighted his stuff kind of unfairly because it's not lost in the toy aisle anymore. I suspect maybe Hasbro was looking at that going, hey, wait a second, we'd like to have some space too that's not just literally buried on the toy aisles, because let's face it, guys, the toy aisles are buried in stuff that's never going to sell. And I do mean never.
Yeah.
I mean, there's, as much as I like the franchise, there's Jurassic World figures that are sitting there from the last 2 movies at most Walmarts. That's not sustainable. I mean, I really am looking forward to seeing one of those at a Walmart because I'd like to see what they're doing with it.
I predict the gas and Ollie's will still have Skelegods in 50 years.
I mean, seriously,
Ollie's will be gone before the Skelegods are.
What is going to happen to all of that stuff? Because Ollie's can't just sit on that forever either. Is this going to turn into like a Funko thing where literally stuff just gets thrown away because the shelf space is more valuable than the product?
Yeah. I think that's what'll happen.
I think you're right. I think it'll go get recycled, so they'll get the good PR out of it or something. I mean,
trash them, and then all of a sudden people will be looking for them, and then the next thing you know, they'll be the most valuable things in it.
Well, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, because 95% of them were destroyed. Right?
Yeah,
I've not even seen no Iron Grenadiers hanging on the shelves anywhere around here.
I don't. I remember them briefly, but I'll tell you, the Cobra, the only thing that I see right now is, believe it or not, the Retro Cobra Commander, Retro Cobra Officer. Yeah. Those are the only Joes that I see at any Walmart, and it's just the one that I see them at. So, and
yeah, the Anniston Walmart, they don't even have McFarlane's over in electronics. They have nothing. No. They don't even have cards and stuff up. You know how they get the cards?
Yes, right.
They don't even have that anymore.
Yeah, and I don't know how much of that is manager discretion or if it's just they're changing the different models for different stores or what the heck.
It's not up to any manager. I talked to a manager the other day, and he told me that it's all Walmart.
It's just corp.
They decide who gets what and where it goes. Yeah.
Walmart.
Because I asked him about the G.I. Joe classified stuff, and he was like, we have no control over any of that.
Yeah, I believe that. It's just whatever, whoever gets. It's like chasing those stupid Superman end caps, trying to find that hot girl. I saw one store that had one out of 5 or 6 Walmarts that I hit. That first weekend I was able to get out. We hit every Walmart we could hit, and it was at one store in Hoover. None of the rest of them did anything.
Anniston Walmart, their whole setup is unlike any other Walmart I've seen. At the registers, there's only right in the middle of all the registers is where you can enter in. They've got it blocked off all the way down both sides. Trustful that way too.
It's a mess too.
Yeah, so you can everybody's got to line up and go through that one section, then they spread out and go down through there to all the registers, and it's
crazy.
Weird.
It is crazy.
It
cool.
Makes sense, man.
What do you got for fines, Corey? What'd you get? Anything good?
I'm gonna try to kind of keep it short. Shane's going to have to help me out with some of the names for these people. Got a Rattler at Gadsden Con from who did I get that from, Shane?
Andrew.
From the group? Andrew. I had to torment for the discount. I had to torment John. Adam. Frederick Freed, he picked Lieutenant Gordon up for me. Big shout out to him. I also got a breaker from one of our newer guys in Tennessee, and he kind of lives on the border there. Brad Yeah, Brad. Okay. Gadsden Con, I picked up some stuff. I got 80. I think it's 85th anniversary Venom Walmart exclusive, and I also picked up from Mr. Wolf. I got this guy and this guy. Kind of just filling out some stuff. And Cole Slither came in, and I also got the fireman. And before Gaston Con, I found this guy at our local Walmart, Wrestler, classic Diamond Dallas Page. And I got my feathered boas in, and also got this guy the day he died.
Yep.
So that and I got the Night Force 2-pack, which I got one for Shane. I can't get to mine. Maybe he'll show his. And
good luck.
It's a renovation going on too.
Yeah.
And I got some more of the Marines and the Halo jumper for customs. And I got over here to my I can't get to it right now. My 101 Gascon exclusive Triple T tank. Very proud of that.
There you go. 1 of 1. And it is 1 of 1.
1 of 1. 1 of 1. And like I said, that's pretty much all I've got this so far this month. I got a ton of stuff coming in this coming week, starting Monday. So, and the biggest find I found. Oh, there goes Venom. I found a case of found a case of crystal balls at Walmart in Florence, and got them up from a well-known scalper in our area. And I got them out to some of our guys in the group. So that's where I'm at.
Cool. Full beans, as they say. What'd you get, Shane? Anything cool?
I would love to show you.
But you're in move mode. So.
I'm in knee deep in renovation work. So.
Yep, I hear you.
But I pretty much got everything everybody else got.
Yep.
Night Force 2-pack, Beachhead, Quick Kick.
Yep.
The Firefighter, Mindbender, or not Mindbender, but Crystal Ball. Just basically the same thing everybody else got.
Yep.
But they're in like a giant pile in the corner. Because I'm moving in the middle of moving my room to another room.
Yep.
It was a bittersweet weekend for me. My son finally got all of his stuff out of the house, and he's grown up and becoming a man. So I'm proud of him.
Yeah, I hear you.
Kind of an emotional weekend here, but we managed.
I hear you. No, something similar, just in the reverse here. My baby girl moved back in, so I don't have a toy room again. So stuff is just kind of around, but that did not stop the purchasing.
Never does.
Can you relate? I mean, so I'm gonna flash through this crap because it's been 3 weeks. Woohoo! The Void Rival set, CDCC. It's actually awesome. And the cool part about this is the vast majority of my toy collecting has always revolved around my comics. Does that make sense? So this was a must-have. I don't collect Transformers, but the opportunity to get the 2 figures from Void Rivals, Derek and Solia, is just too Solala, right? Solala.
Yeah.
Solila. What? This chick here. Couldn't help it. Could not help it at all.
It looks great.
It's actually a very good set. And Emmett was able to order that for me when I was on my way to FarleyCon because I couldn't do it. And lo and behold, they sat in stock for days. I don't even know if they're still sold out. Like the 5th one, I had to get it to finish the set because we know this will be the last one because he lost the license. Monarch, Disco Nightwing. This No Man's Land Batman is actually a really cool figure. Stephanie Brown, Batgirl. Let me see, Superboy, Golden Age Wonder Woman, which is actually a very cool figure. Very, very cool. I was able to win one of the equal auctions or raffles for the CDCC Kingdom Come Superman. I just don't have it yet. So that'll be awesome. What do we got? 11 minutes left. So what I'm doing, guys, is I'm not separating, I'm not leaving, I'm not doing anything like that from this group here, but I'm starting my own thing on the side. That's what that Fort Swadworth Motorpool 3D is. We're doing Facebook, Instagram, and here on YouTube. I will start sharing interviews and stuff between the two pages with you guys, and then over there too. I'll get to do some interviews that are specifically for here, some interviews that are specifically for there. Does that make sense? So that I can just start talking more about the 3D printed stuff and then doing more interviews and like that, more long form interviews that we just really don't have time for here. And more vehicle specific stuff. So I've got some stuff that I'm going to start showing this week. Over there on all three of those, I will show you just as a quick sneak peek what I'm working. One of the things that I'm working on right now.
Very nice.
Easy, Shane, easy.
So yeah, we'll be talking more about that as more pieces get produced for this. I was presented with a question. You got that picture real quick, Shane? Just flash it. Just flash him with it, if you can.
Done did.
Okay. Yeah, right. And that's the way that's going to stand. That was my breaker figure with something in the background. What is that? Oh, never mind. That's a nothing. You'll have to go over on the other page and check out what that might be. Basically, I was presented with the idea of possibly doing JoeCon exclusives. So that's kind of prototype stage on that, possibly. Make sense? So that'll be something for you to follow.
Good. Just gonna make mine go up.
We have some actually fantastic interviews that got filmed. We really do. Hopefully next time we'll get it straightened out. We'll see. I don't know. I guess I could put them up on mine. We'll try to. I don't know. No one's even paying attention to it yet. But and I have two more in the works. One of them is waiting Hasbro approval. One of them, he said, get a hold of me after the weekend, which will be this week. That's going to be a different one. That's going to be a really cool interview. And then I was given a connection to somebody else who I have yet to reach out to, and I'm not sure how that's going to work out. But yeah, we had a great time at FarleyCon. I talked to a ton of people. One of the interviews you will see, I give him a lot of credit for getting us connected with a lot more people than I've been able to connect to in the last 2 years. And then one of the voice actors for G.I. Joe, she hooked us up with a ton of people that we weren't going to get anywhere near either. So that was very good. 3D printed to the Seared exclusive 3 3/4 Cobra headquarters. Have you seen it? Cobra headquarters? No, you'd have to send it to me, Timothy. I'm not sure. The Cobra headquarters. What was the Cobra headquarters?
I think he's talking about the cardboard
Missile
Missile
Command?
Command.
Yeah, the Missile Command.
Center.
And that wouldn't surprise me. That would be kind of like the train, where either it was a prototype or there weren't enough of them made. That's cool. No, I haven't seen it. I am surprised. I don't know what you guys think about this. I am surprised. Everybody looked at the train and thought it was neat, but that really didn't catch on as much as I thought it would. It's a very cool piece. Yeah. I don't know. It's different. I mean, the classified stuff, everybody goes gaga over it, because it's really awesome stuff. And I was presented with a different way of possibly manufacturing and getting prices way down and times a lot shorter. I just don't know. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do it or not. Honestly, I just don't know. And then this is kind of the FarleyCon recap, just in the last few minutes. And then I had a long discussion with a person that does copyright law with Hasbro. That was an interesting conversation. So basically what that boils down to is you just you got to be very, very careful. You have to be very, very careful. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. Hasbro owns these properties. They own these names. They own these designs. It's just, and they're not actually looking to go put the thumb screws to everybody that they come across. That's not it. It's just if you think you're going to go into the full blown toy manufacturing business, you ain't. You will get a nice cease and desist letter. But if you're just doing stuff for fans, or you tie these products to other things that people are buying or things like that, you should be okay. I tell you the truth, I'm walking a bit of a tightrope with that name, but I'm going to keep that sucker just as long as I can. I'm going to keep it until somebody says that I can. We'll find out. But yeah, so that's it. Fort Wadsworth Motor Pool 3D. We're going to do all kinds of stuff over there, and I'm sure you guys will bounce back and forth occasionally and come over and help me with stuff over there, and vice versa. So I'm not going anywhere. Don't get me wrong. I'm just going to be busier. That's all. That makes sense.
Okay.
So
what have you sold so far?
I didn't really put a whole lot of effort into selling much of anything, honestly, Corey. You had said you wanted the Triple T, so I finished the one that I had, just to make sure that you had yours. That TPU, that rubber, that printed rubber, is very difficult to work with. So it wasn't like I was going to spend hours and hours making more shells for something that I couldn't guarantee I was going to have tracks for. Does that make sense?
Okay, I was going to make sure when you take off, I got the first one you ever sold. I was just making sure.
Oh, yeah. No, you did. You did. I could have sold a lot more of those swamp skiers, but I had I was able to make one good set, and Mason got that one, and I got to send him a couple of pieces. That color change plastic is very hard to deal with. So I didn't get anywhere near as many of those. I could have probably sold another 5 or 6 sets of those. I like the Gadsden show, but I have to be perfectly honest with you. No one was walking in there looking to spend hundreds of dollars on classified vehicles.
No.
Right. It's just not. It was a great fishing trip. I got a huge number of compliments. I had one guy tell me but hands down, I had the coolest booth in the whole building. I had a lot of videos taken, a lot of photographs taken. Some of them they ask, some of them they don't. I had the one guy that's sneaking, like you're getting away with anything, So if he went online and tried to look up those plans, thinking he was just gonna, stop making his own, I think he probably had a real rude awakening.
Yeah, for real.
That's just not going to happen. So it could with some of it, but. When he starts looking at 6 and 7 weeks of print time on like the whale, you're going to start really seriously rethinking what you're going to do. The glow in the dark, it depends on what it's going to depend on what you want. Smaller pieces like the stands, it was perfectly fine. We just putzing around trying to get that stuff to cooperate on larger models. Not so much. Chemically speaking, there's something about those plastics that don't like the heat. And that extruder gets very hot, very, very, very hot. Upwards. The extruder is, in some cases, 209 degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit, Celsius, to extrude that plastic. So some of the color change stuff really, it doesn't like the heat. So, but with that said, these filaments are changing every day. Technology is just catching up so incredibly fast that what I can tell you right now is I don't know today would be a definite in 2 weeks. I just don't know. I'm little. I got one machine that I'm rapidly killing. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what is going to happen when that one dies at this point in time. But I'm making cool stuff. It'll be fun to look at, fun to talk about, fun to show off. Do some progress videos, see how things are going. But I can tell you it'd probably be every 2 or 3 days, judging by the size of some of these prints. I've got prints now that are multi-day prints. So, I mean, the chassis to the Triple T was the largest one single piece that I had printed time-wise before I got into this project I've got going on over here. I've got one that was the Triple T plus 16 hours. It was over 2 days of print time. So that's, I have to tell you, what really stinks is you push print and then you can't do anything with it for 2 days. You go out and look at it, go, "Ooh, that's going to be so cool," and then you go back in the house and wait. But there's a Triple T. It's cool.
Yep.
The next step is going to be finding a printer, and you guys may be able to help with this, finding a printer that can help me with the decals. And I can tell you right now, I will never apply the decals. You might get some, but I will not ever apply the decals, because then we start getting into definite copyright issues. Does that make sense? So,
yeah.
So that's that, I guess. I appreciate your time. So yeah, Fort Wadsworth Motor Pool 3D. Mason, you want to throw something up? If you're still here, did you fall asleep? I gotta go to work. I'm out of here. Mason's gonna start his own kind of thing too. So pretty soon you won't need Disney Plus. You just can sit around and watch all the Joe guys on YouTube. You won't even need it. Thank you. The whale is awesome. It genuinely is. There's still some changes that will be made to the whale. I have figured out a way to do something that I always wanted to do. I just got to figure it out. But you'll see that on the other channel, so that I'm not taking up a bunch of time over here with that stuff.
I was just going to say we have had more viewers than the new Snow White movie, so we're on track. So people, they like us.
That's awesome. What is that? What is it? What the heck was that? Was that a UFO?
Keeps popping in every once in a while.
It may be 3 letters, but I don't think it's UFO.
Some kind of strange interference there.
We got time to hit the memorials.
Yeah, while he's doing that, go ahead, bud. We were 15 minutes late anyways, right?
Yeah. I don't know if Shane just want to show them real quick. I got to look. I mean, I was amazed at how many celebrities we've lost just the first half of this year.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
And we're I guess we're getting to that age to where the people we grew up watching are at that age. And
yes, right. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's a familiar face, isn't it?
Did she play the Wicked Stepmother or Wicked Witch in Sleeping Beauty the movie or something like that, or not? Something like that.
I can't remember that one down there. The third
or
picture
something
down.
like
That third picture down's familiar. I can't remember what movie that was.
90,
I know she's been in a
91
lot of
years old.
things. Yeah.
Gene Marsh. A lot of
I
medieval
borrowed
looking
these-
stuff.
I borrowed these pictures from the 80s. Somebody on the 80s page put all these together,
Nice.
and so I just borrowed their pictures. So
Willow.
Willow,
we,
that's it,
we grew
yeah.
up in the 80s,
Willow.
so they get credit for it.
Yes, thank you,
Willow,
Mason.
yeah.
Yeah, that's Willow. Yeah. Bobby Sherman. Wow. A lot of these people were forgotten until they died, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Sure was.
Yep.
oh, no way. Really?
Johansson.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Didn't he recently just play in the new Beetlejuice movie?
Probably.
I can't remember. He might have been in it.
Wow.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he was.
Yeah, Brian Wilson.
Yep.
Man, way before his time. Joe Don Baker died.
Yep.
Wow.
He got a very familiar face. Gosh, he played in a lot of things.
He did, yeah.
Yep.
He sure
back
did.
in the 80s.
Yeah, this was,
Yeah.
you know, that's
That was
just
a
that's
sad
just a tragedy. That's just a thing, you know.
Emotion currents ain't no joke.
No, they're not. They're really not. Rick Derringer. When did Rick Derringer die?
Now, I think about a month before another celebrity tied to him died.
Oh wow, he did a
Cletus.
lot. He was in a ton of
Yeah.
stuff too. He was a
Mhm.
character actor all over TV for years.
Yeah.
Chuck Mangione. Yep. Yeah, I remember when she died. We spoke about her earlier this year when she passed.
I forget. They said she. I forget how much money she helped raise for like veterans
Yeah.
and all that.
What a shocker this was. And, you know, it's really too bad. It's really too bad what an absolute disaster of a personal life he ended up turning into.
Right.
It's just sad. This one, yeah, Piet, right?
Yep.
Yep. Wow, that's like a Mandela thing. I thought he died years ago.
It is like
And it's funny when we show him pictures of Budo. Every time I see Budo, I always think of him. When, you know,
Shogun.
Samurai.
Yeah.
It was back in that, like a miniseries back in the 80s, right?
Yeah, Shogun.
mhm.
Shogun. That's it. Yeah.
He was in a ton of stuff too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, old Ozzy.
Mhm.
I still, oh man, Norm is still
This
a
one
kick in the
hurts.
gut to me. It's just a kick in the gut, and I really can't understand why, but it's such a kick in the gut that he died.
You know the Cheers bar put a forever spot out for him.
Yes. Yep, I saw
That's
that.
pretty cool of them.
Yep. This man just got sick. He just got sick.
He was Dr. Doom in the first two Fantastic Four.
Mhm.
Yep.
Michael Madsen, he struggled with drugs for so long. I could have, when they announced he died, I could have sworn I'd heard he died years ago because he just
For real.
just bad. This is the saddest story of the year. I mean,
Yeah.
the more
Yeah.
information that came out about that, the worse it got.
Yeah.
I'm glad the media moved on because it was just
Yeah.
going to get worse.
Yeah.
He's a sad case too, but that was health. You know, he just
Yeah.
got dealt a bum card. You know,
Mhm.
that was just the other day, right?
WKRP in
Yep.
Cincinnati.
Can I say something though? I never liked her. I didn't. She just seemed to have a really bad attitude. She just didn't seem friendly at all. This is the last Holman's hero. There.
Last Hope and Hero actor who is alive. Yep.
Yeah. Well, Alfie Wise. Yep. Gone. I had to. That face looked familiar. Then when I looked him up, I couldn't recognize. I looked him up. I was like, oh, no way.
Yep. He's changed a lot.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
I mostly remember from Cannonball Run, him and the other guy in the truck.
yeah, yeah. This girl, I don't remember from Walking Dead. This is a sad story too. Somebody that
She played Addie in season 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was a long time ago at this point.
Yeah, it was. She had a rare
Brain thing, right?
No, it was a spinal thing.
Yeah, okay. Sad
was,
story.
Yeah, it was some kind of it was a type of cancer, really, really rare. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was playing that new show 911. One of those shows.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was it.
A lot of
Right?
those 70s and 80s
Mm-hmm.
actors. There was
Well, yeah.
another one. There was another one this past week, but I cannot remember who it was, and I could not find any information. So
We've had so many pass away here recently, especially,
It's funny.
especially from our era.
Yeah, it's difficult for me to tell you the truth because I'm watching all of those birth dates in the 30s, and my dad, and he's doing okay, by the way. So thank you for all of that. Will be 95. He was born in 1930. He'll be 95 if we see it on October 7th. So you start seeing all of those birthdays in the 30s. It's kind of like, yeah. And then I've got siblings that were born in the 40s, one of which I've already lost. You know, so I mean, it's we're just hitting that spot in life where you know the changeover is happening, the shift change. You know, so
I forget what it was. I was looking at it. Oh, it's Whataburger. Whataburger opened in 1950, and they're celebrating their 75th anniversary. And I'm sitting there thinking, man, it has been 75 years since 1950.
yeah, I know.
That's just unreal when you.
I know.
I had my first Whataburger the other day. Not impressed.
I know they called it
Nancy
What a
loves
Wait
it.
over here in Trustville, so I only had it one time.
Uh-oh. Nancy said you on the list now, Corey.
Well, there you go.
I like their grilled chicken, but their hamburger. Ugh.
She said you got to have bacon and spicy ketchup on it.
Bacon and spicy.
You'd have to have something to give it some taste.
You digging your hole deeper, you better quit while you're ahead.
They were.
We'll have another.
It's all about the restaurant you eat at, I believe.
I ate one of them in Florence.
Anything in Florence, you eat anything in Florence, and you risk a chance of getting some kind of viral disease or something.
Well, they had good fries, and they had, like I said, I got the grilled chicken sandwich. That was good, but the girlfriend there, her niece got a hamburger, and she gave me part of it, and it was awful.
Michelle's making a great point there, though. Most fast food restaurants, Walmart, I don't care what it is. So many things are different now post-COVID because the workforce just fell apart. No one cares. It's like everybody's just hovering, waiting to hang around at the house and get free money again. So it's just, man. Yeah.
I was like, y'all was talking about the Walmarts earlier, having like where you have to go down one aisle to go in because they ain't got no people to work.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true.
Michelle, how you doing after your yep?
The self-checkout at our Walmart, they don't even have them open.
Nope.
Because they can't get nobody to man them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's crazy.
So I mean,
Michelle just had hip surgery not too long ago, right before Gaston card.
Yeah.
You know, laid up. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully that goes well for you. Hopefully.
Chris told me she was doing better.
Good.
That's good. That's good.
Well, yeah, setbacks are hard, but you just got to roll with them because they kind of happen. So trust me, I know.
I learned after my surgery, you got to do exactly what the doctor tells you. If you don't, you'll be right back in there.
Yeah.
Dave.
Yeah, I know. But they're wrong most of the time. What do you want me to tell you?
You got to take advantage of it, or at least I did. Till you be off your feet for 6 weeks. I'm going to be off my feet for 6 weeks.
Yeah. Oof. Hey, buddy.
After my carpal tunnel, they told me I couldn't drive till my right hand got healed. Yeah, 3 days later, I was back behind the wheel.
Well, yeah, you gotta. Some of that stuff you can get away with. Some of it, some of it's people get dangerous when they're driving when they're just physically not able to. So I don't know. Anyways, so we'll get the video thing sorted out here somehow, some way, and get those to you guys because they're actually pretty fantastic.
Yeah, we will.
And I don't want to sit on them forever because, to tell you the truth, if I end up doing a bunch more at Joe Lanta,
Yep.
that's not that far away at this point in time. So, and like I said, I've still got two in the works, possibly 3 before that. So, on top of everything else. So yeah, we'll talk amongst ourselves and figure out the best way of getting those so you guys can see them. And, then we'll go from there, right?
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging in there with the messy show because it really wasn't. It's not anybody's fault. It's just internet stuff, and you know how it is. You get on a roll from the beginning, and everything's good. And if you hit a stumble in the beginning, everything's just kind of, for the length of it. So,
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Till next week,
So,
guys.
go to work
2
tomorrow.
weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
See y'all.
2 weeks. Good night.